Well, folks, Apex Legends finally did it, and I'm kind of surprised that it actually didn't let me down watching this trailer this time. So much to dive into, so much to discuss with the new season being revealed in the launch trailer. And not only did Apex make one thing permanent, they actually made 3 things permanent. I am so happy to see all of this and even more permanent stuff coming soon. If you're an Apex fan, you're going to freaking love this. This is a great time to be an Apex fan and a lot to look forward to in this upcoming season. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below because we're giving away $100 cash. The guy did not accept it from the last video, so I'll give it to someone else. Just make sure you're subscribed and do those things, and let's go ahead and jump right into this. So if you guys did not watch the trailer earlier, I'll be honest with you, there really wasn't that much stuff in the trailer besides the new gun, I guess. I mean, there were little things that you could probably take note of, but not much big stuff. But it was the press release that came out from Alpha Intel that showed exactly some changes that are going to be happening that I'm very, very excited. Alpha Intel did confirm arenas is being removed in Apex Legends Season 16. Instead, we're getting Team Deathmatch, but wait for this. Only the first 3 weeks. I thought Team Deathmatch was going to be permanent, right? Well, it kind of is. Take a look at this. It's a 6v6. First 1 to 30 kills wins the round. Win 2 rounds and you win the match. You know, also you select loadouts just like you would Control. Unfortunately, there's no class making. I wish there was. But however, the TDM maps will be Skull Town, Party Crasher, and Habitat number 4. But it doesn't end there. Wait a second. They also responded to this saying, look, it's only for the first 3 weeks because Team Deathmatch will then be replaced by the brand new permanent mixtape playlist. They said this is a permanent playlist that will cycle through Team Deathmatch mode, Control mode, and Gun Run mode. You'll love to see it. In the future, the mixtape mode will have other LTMs added, old and brand new. This is absolutely amazing. We are getting Control mode permanently. We are getting Gun Run permanently. We are getting Team Deathmatch mode permanently. And I told you guys in yesterday's video that these other game modes have just been so well developed and polished that there's no way there was no plan to make these permanent. So I'm not surprised that this stuff was made permanent. I am curious as to what happens with arenas. Is it just completely nuked? Is it gone from the game forever? Regardless, this is a massive W for Apex. Honestly, I'm going to be playing this playlist so much, especially to warm up before I go into Battle Royale ranked or something. And honestly, I got to be completely honest. I've not played ranked in forever, maybe like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 seasons at this point. And stuff like this makes me really want to play ranked again. Watching the ALGS yesterday makes me really want to play ranked again. Having these new modes makes me want to play ranked again. Seeing that Apex is going in a better trajectory makes me want to play ranked again. I'm very excited for this new step and new directional change that Apex has decided to make. And need I also remind you that the game is going to be completely different in the way that it feels, because we've also got this update from Alpha Intel saying there will be no new legend in Apex Legends Season 16 Revelry. Instead, existing legends will be impacted by a revamped class system with new perks. We've obviously already known this, but here is the confirmation. The Assault class, Maggie, Ash, Bangalore, Revenant, Fuse. The Skirmisher class, Valk, Wraith, Mirage, Horizon, Octane, and Pathfinder. The Recon class, Crypto, Seer, Vantage, Bloodhound. Controller class, which is like the Control legends, Catalyst, Rampart, Watson, and Caustic. Support legends are going to be Loba, Lifeline, Gibraltar, and Newcastle. They also did confirm the brand new weapon, the Nemesis Burst AR, saying that this fires automatic burst, which is getting faster and faster the more that you shoot. Respawn is shipping it hot to compete with the R301 and Flatline. So what does Respawn mean by shipping it hot? Well, I think it's the same thing that they did with the Seer release in Season 10. You need to make sure that the new stuff is actually good. Make people want to get their hands on it like an incredible amount, and make people really think that this weapon is the meta, because that is the new content. That's what gets people excited. People want to get in the game and get their hands on this new stuff, because not only is it going to be an experience, but it's meta, and we want to use the new thing that is obviously way too good. So I think they're going to be shipping this thing a little maybe OP. We'll have to see exactly how it works. However, they said they're shipping it hot. It's probably true. This thing's going to need a nerf very, very soon, but the idea is to get more people excited about using the brand new weapon. And I think, honestly, you know, it may be imbalanced, I'm sure, but at the end of the day, I think it's bringing more people back. And in the long term or grand scheme of things, I think it is better for the game. So I'm actually excited about this. But listen to this. Also, a pretty big rank change that I'm happy about. There will no longer be ranked maps for certain splits. Instead, Alpha Intel reported that in Season 16, the ranked map will change every 24 hours instead of just the split. So there will no longer be an Olympus split, no longer be a Stormpoint split. You don't have to worry about the map sucking for the entire month and a half. Therefore, you don't play. It rotates every 24 hours. So every day is a new ranked map. I absolutely love this. I think this is the best format possible for the ranked stuff. And I wonder how they're actually going to change this. Are they still going to do splits? Are they still going to have, are they going to go back to like seasonal, you know, splits instead for ranked sessions? Or are they going to just reset every month and a half? I'm not sure what exactly they're going to do, but Maps for this season are Broken Moon, Storm Point, World's Edge. So that means that the ranked maps will be those 3 and rotating every 24 hours. These are the same maps for ranked and pubs. So also Storm Point, World's Edge, Broken Moon. I'm kind of surprised because I really thought that Olympus would stay around because it literally just was out. I thought Kings Canyon would come back in the pub scene, but I guess not. But being completely honest though, World's Edge and Storm Point being ranked maps are absolutely massive, but I think for pub maps, Broken Moon and Storm Point are a big L, and World's Edge honestly is the only thing that's going to keep pubs somewhat enjoyable. So I would say, in my opinion, not the best case scenario, but not the worst either. Now the patch notes were not really patch notes. There wasn't like, you know, in-depth changes that were going on, but they did give us an overview about the new state of Apex Legends, the new directional change that they are going to be taking here. One thing I wanted to address to you guys, Respawn actually basically made a statement in this blog post directed towards us, all the doubters out there, all the people that are like, you know, wondering what the state of Apex is going to be. Are we going to be going forward? Are we moving backwards? Is it going to suck? And here's what they said. 2023 is the time to join the Apex games. If you are a new player, this year is going to be a great time to get into Apex Legends because we are overhauling everything for the first time player experience. We will be making improvements to the firing range, adding dummy strafing and stat tracking. Let's go, all the way from the R5 Reloaded stuff. Specifically for our new players, we'll be adding bots in our matches. Oh gosh, this is not good. So that players can get their feet under them, and a new orientation match system. I don't know how I feel about that change. It could be good, but I do worry about bots being added because I feel like every other game that has done it has received a massive backlash on that. It said our goal with the orientation matches is to create a low pressure environment where the new player can get their bearings together, learn the core mechanics, and have a little bit more space to breathe while they learn how to play Apex Legends. New players can play solo or bring along friends to play with a handful of orientation matches, primarily against bots, before being put out into the normal matchmaking queues. So I do like the way that Apex is doing it. It doesn't seem like it's going to be bots in the lower level matches. It basically seems like there's going to be like maybe 5 or 10 matches or so where you're basically getting an orientation of the game and playing against bots. And then after those certain amount of matches are over, you're back into the real world, right? So it doesn't seem like it's going to be like, hey, you're a low level, let's help you. It kind of seems like, hey, you get your first 10 freebies here, and then after that, you're moving forward. So we'll see exactly how it all works out there. Respawn Entertainment also released a dev diary where basically you had 2 Respawn developers kind of giving a little bit of an explanation as to why they're doing what they're doing. And a couple things that I wanted to know after I watched it is they basically said that they really are going to have not only just these legend class changes, but also some legends will get individual nerfs and buffs as well. They included people like Wraith, I think Mirage as well, and they even said some more. They also said that they took a long hard look at arenas and decided that it just kind of was underperforming, and they decided to sunset it at this time. But we don't really know what their foolproof plan is in the future. Maybe some type of a release, maybe add it to the mixtape playlist, or what exactly they're going to do. But they just basically said it was underperforming and not what they were looking for. They also said in this dev diaries that they're looking forward to trying to surprise you again. And I don't really know what they mean by that, but maybe we got some big features coming very soon. They also announced their anniversary collection event, which we already kind of knew, but then they also say a special thanks to all of you. We are so excited about this year of Apex Legends. We even saw EA was hyping up 2023, saying it's going to be like the best year for Apex. They also said we want to take a moment to thank you all for the players and the creators that have supported us for the last 4 years. We make this stuff for you, and we can't wait to surprise you again when Revelry launches on February 14th. Surprise us, so it seems like there's another surprise that we're gonna have to wait for. Each week's rewards are limited to 1 redemption per EA account. Offer has no cash value and may not be substituted, exchanged, or sold for cash, goods, or services. May not be combined with other offers or prepaid card redeemable for the applicable content unless expressly authorized by EA. Void where prohibited, taxed, or restricted by law. Offers will be available as follows. Week 1 offer starts at 10 a.m. I don't really know what these offers are, but regardless, they say a special thanks to us. 2023 is going to be the biggest year for Apex, and they also said they're going to surprise us again whenever it launches on February the 14th. Also, just as I was rendering this video, we actually had some more updates as well coming out from Alpha Intel. So one of the is the fact that the Hemlock is actually going to be going to the supply drops removed from the ground loot. Kind of weird. Hemlock has never felt like a care package weapon. However, they did say it's getting a major buff, increased damage, increased headshot multiplier, and comes with the boosted loader as well. Rampage obviously returning back to the floor loot like we already expected. Also, they did announce that the R301 was going to get a little bit of a nerf, reducing its damage. And then also there was another update from Alpha Intel just basically saying that the firing range is getting an update this season. They kind of went into more depth than what the blog post kind of said, saying that the season is going to have infinite ammo this season, not this year. They kind of made it sound like it was coming later in the year, but it's actually this season. New dynamic stats for accuracy and more. Lots of new things for bots, including shield level, strafe speed, crouching. And it's going to be really exciting to see like the accuracy stuff that you can watch and take a look at. Also, the gameplay trailer will be coming out in 2 days, so I think that's on a Wednesday. So stay tuned for all of that. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends related. And also if you want a chance to win that $100 cash giveaway, or, you know, 11,500 Apex coins, whatever one you want, just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you later, Gators.